You want to talk?
I talked.
Okay.
You want to start over?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Joy.
Yaddy. Some people from time to time have said this, like, your personality, you don't have this open-hearted, welcoming personality. Well, Joy does, but I've never had that. Like, I've never been the social butterfly or that kind of person. But specifically in healing, like, you need to be well guarded.
This is a lesson that I'm learning on my journey in health and wellness.
The difference, though, there's a big difference between nice and kind. A nice person will say anything to you so long as you think they're nice. It's not genuine, it's just nice. A kind person doesn't always earn your adoration, but they do the right thing. They do what they're supposed to do. They give you loving kindness without the hoopla and the fawning, But anyways, Joy's just now starting to see that, like, the healing arts are really, you make a commitment, you really just want to help people. And sometimes other people who are so-called healers, they're ugly. They're uglier than the people who just think you're wasting your time in alternative care.
It hurts. I mean, it really hurts to experience this, because I had this misconception that if you were in health and healing, you didn't have a need to be this mean. What purpose does it serve? I still don't understand that. But I'm starting to understand that it still exists under the guise of health and healing. When they get exposed is when they become the meanest.
Yeah. Years ago we did this Thanksgiving, Christmas time. We used to do pro bono benefit concerts for certain charities. And I had a guy that I didn't pick to be in my band decide he was going to do a charity. He called a charity function, he called it Be the Change. Now, at one part, it's like, okay, that's our thing. Like, we do pro bono events, and we donate the proceeds. But, the other part is, like, if he's helping people, I'm not going to bash him. So even though, like, he wanted to be competitive or whatever, I just completely let him slide, because it's like, as long as you're helping people, I'm going to leave you alone. What we're talking about isn't healthy competition. We're talking about people who go out of their way to make you feel like you don't count and you don't have any purpose or right, or even, you don't belong.
Because you're taking business away from them.
It's a business thing. Because if from a healer's heart, if you're helping other people, why wouldn't I want you around? Because at some point I might need you. Or my kids might need you, or somebody that I can't talk to might ask for you. You know what I mean? It's from a business mentality that they come at you this way.
It's from a scarcity mentality, because for some reason it's looked at that you're taking business away from them, so they're not going to be able to earn a living doing what they do, and it's
pathetic.
Yeah,
it's pathetic. Some of the people that I've been trained by, like, I was trained by the people who, I say it plain and simple, did not give a rat's ass. They're going to show you what's real, because a lot of them are 70 and 80, you know what I mean? They're like, look, I don't care. You're going to take my business, young buck, in what, 6 months of training? I'm 70, I don't give a crap. Take it. I'm going to die within a decade. Take it. It's because they had experience and they weren't petty. They had learned to have a certain amount of class, I don't give a crap what you do, to be honest. I don't care if you're in massage. I don't care if you're a medical doctor. If you can't respect the people that are trying to help other people, whether you agree with their modality or not, then you don't have any business in the business.
Amen to that.
Stop talking down to people. And me, like, I'm a little different than Joy. Joy she says it hurts. Yeah, if you go out of your way to hurt me, it's going to hurt you. I don't mean I'm going to come and find you. What I mean is, if you go out of your way to make me look bad, it only makes you look bad. And I'll be happy to take a fine tooth comb or a highlighter or a magnifying glass and show anybody who might see you exactly why they shouldn't come see you. And it's not because of anything I did, it's because of your words and your actions. I don't mind pointing out what you show people as ugliness. But you won't get it back from me. You won't get this loving reception when I know that you're not loving. You won't get anything false from me. But I'll tell you something. If you come in a spirit of love, in a spirit of respect, in a spirit of healing, you get anything you want from me. The difference is I know who to give it to and who not to. Sadly, it takes this kind of pain to make that discernment. So,
Yeah, it does.
But
he's been in it longer than I have, and this kind of pain is real right now. It's new, but it's real right now. And from it, I'm learning how I have to conduct myself, not change, but how I have to conduct myself towards certain people. I have no interest in changing and becoming somebody that's hard and cruel and nasty, because that's just not how I like to conduct myself in life, and I'm not going to do that. However, it is very good to learn how to conduct yourself towards certain people from someone who has already had experience with that already.
People would never know, my trainees would never understand why I just would be so rude to certain people or so no, I don't want to deal with them. And you get a flavor for that. But to just add, you've been at this your whole life. It's not that I have more experience than you. It's just that in this particular business, everyone is a healer. Everyone has God's right to go out there and do what God does through them, be a vessel for healing. However, this is a business, sadly, that some people take way too personally. Your ego is nothing but a lawyer. It's going to argue for you. It's going to argue against you. Just be careful what you do to other people. Because somebody who's even nastier than you is out there. Somebody who's even more evil than you will come and bite you right in the butt. And like I say, I'm at this point where I'm attractively detached. I will come in, do what I got to do, and pull up. I'll help anybody, even if you talk to me like I'm a dog.
And that's true. I've seen it.
But on the flip side of it, you know how I feel about you. So don't pretend that we're friends. And don't pretend that you're good, because you have a lot to work on. Anyways, this is your mission. You cast those die out there. You say, this is what I'm going to do. This comes with it.
Sure.
Somebody in a yellow robe or an orange robe or a brown robe right now, people walk up to them and point their finger in their face and say, you fake teacher, you liar, you. And they've done nothing wrong. My teacher used to always say, it comes with the robe.
That's a good lesson to learn.
So anyway, peace, love, and all the above. Always know that, this is not just for us that we do this.
Yeah.
Be well.
And we're going to keep doing what we do. Stay well.
Team Turtle.